Welcome back. I'll do a little mod to this one drawer service cart. I'm going to go ahead and add a fold out side tray to the right hand side of it, and I'm going to delete this one chrome handle. I see a lot of people leaving it on there. To me, I think it's just going to get in the way when you got an extra shelf kicking out of the side there. So the nice part about it is it lines up with two of your existing holes. This top one is going to line up with the top hole on the shelf. This one you're going to have to re-drill. So if you're looking at the shelf itself, this one's going to line up, and this one is going to fall below the hole in the cart. The cart hole is going to fall like right here. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure you're picking up the right tray. So if you notice, it's the one for the 4-drawer tech cart. So I have some notes scribbled on there. This one's 15.5 inches wide versus the one that goes on the 5-bank cart. That's 16 7/8. So if you pick up the wrong one, your holes are not going to line up at all, and it's going to hang off the sides of the cart. So that one is quite a bit wider than this one. So I'm also going to upsize the hardware. Still using that 6mm stuff. I'm going to go with this included hardware that came with the shelf. I'm not positive on the size that it is, but I'll add that later. But it's a little beefier, and it comes with nuts that have the serrated locking feature on them, so I think that'll work out better. Doesn't take a whole lot of tools. I'm using the Bauer step bits, number 2 Phillips, a 10mm and a couple of 13mm for the new bolts. That'll about do it. We'll go ahead and start tearing into it. Leave that on there for just a second. I'm gonna use the hole on the handle to kind of guide me a little bit. I'm going up to a 5/16 on the step drill, so make sure you throw some safety glasses on. But since it's kind of an oval shaped hole, I just like to get it up to speed. Just kind of let it work its way through our toes. Almost. That's it. I'll get it centered up. Like it's pretty much going to do it for you because the shoulders on these nuts are so big they're practically touching the outside ribs already. So you're not going to have a whole lot of choice on where you want to mount it. Crack these loose a little bit. Pretty well centered. Now I want to go through and mark the holes for these bottom two. That way I can take it off and drill it on the bench rather than trying to drill through here. Get you a Sharpie, grab the hole, be good to pull it off. Pretty good marks there. Hopefully you can see about how far off the holes are. They're just above that notch. So most likely when I drill that out, I'm going to break into that notch, but it's going to be a real big issue. All right, so I'm going to take a center punch, kind of try to mark the center of the marks that I made, and then just follow it through with this Bauer bit. Good. Take it off of the wood so I'm not running that bit into the wood. Well, didn't quite break out, but pretty close. Push it any further than that. There you go. I'll just grab a little deburr and clean the holes up. If you don't have a sheet metal deburr, you can always use the next size up drill bit and just kind of twist it by hand in those holes and clean up the cut. And you can even use the step bit if you want. Just don't go through it. And there, knock the sharp edges off. Basically using the next size up to knock the edges off. Actually pretty good. I think I'm going to leave that alone. Now I just need to step up the cart, then we start putting it back together. Well, as I started putting this thing together, I noticed an error on my judgment. So that's the bolts that came with the tray. There is no way that those are going to work. At least not in this direction. If you drop the tray down, it's going to hit. I've tried flipping them to the inside. They're way too long. So I'm going to have to go through my stash and see what kind of stuff I've got. Swap that out. All right, so I flipped those bolts around, and they were just entirely too long. You can see how far out they're sticking out down there. Digging around in my stash, I realized I had a bunch of these. So these are the extra hardware that comes with the service carts, like the 5-drawer carts. So I'll go ahead and gauge that and get a size on it. I believe they're M8s. But I'll get a length and I'll put it in the video description. So if you don't have these laying around, you can get some bolts to substitute. But just to show you, a lot nicer. It's nice and flush in there. I already put them in the other side. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and shoot this last one in. So there it is, all wrapped up. Pretty quick little mod, nice and simple, about 30 minutes of your time. give you a little extra working room when you're using these carts. I use this one on all my automotive projects out here for sure. I usually have it loaded up with stuff, and that little bit of extra kick out on the side will help when I got a bunch of tools on it, or fragile little parts for the car, stuff like that. So I'll probably go ahead later on and add some bumper guard to it like I did on there, just to keep it from getting chipped up. Maybe some kind of removable plate for that, something that could take a little bit of abuse. You're not going to be doing anything heavy on there. I just don't want to bang it up and have paint everywhere. I did add some of these bumpers on the legs and under the tray. Just little self-adhesive bumpers, same kind of stuff you use on cabinets and doors in the house. So I've got one on each of the legs, and then I've got two on the bottom of the tray here. So it just keeps it from clanging around against the metal when you're rolling it around, so nice and quiet. So there's a couple of different methods for mounting this thing. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and flip this out of the way so it's easier to see. So you can do like I did, pick up this bottom hole. Super sturdy. This thing doesn't move at all. I'm seeing some other people just take this fastener hole, mount it here, then you have this hole just kind of hanging down here. I'm sure that's fine. You're not putting anything heavy on these shelves anyway, but to me, it will leave it to where this bottom half will be flopping around. I prefer this way. Even if you do decide to pick up this hole and you have that open hole here, it should be pretty easy just to pop straight through. There's nothing back here. You can get your hand in there pretty easy to put a nut and bolt together. So you could use those original bolts that I had earlier. They'd just be sticking way out into the open compartment. So these little short ones work out a lot better in my opinion. Yeah, overall, easy mod. I think it's going to be well worth it. Especially, I use this thing a lot. So, all right, let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment, leave a like on the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Every little bit of interaction helps. So look forward to kicking out some more content here pretty soon. Been super busy at work, so I've been tied up with life. I'm sure a lot of you know how that goes. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.